Yo, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a minute, but we're back with a new video. So today we're going to be talking about Soulja Boy and this whole rumor about him sleeping with William the Baddest. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with William the Baddest, I'm not really familiar with him, but just to kind of give you a little rundown of who he is, William the Baddest was a cast member on the Zeus Network show, The Bad Boys. Um, and he's come out and with the interview with Tasha K, he's come out and basically said that he had sex with Soulja Boy. Now I'm just gonna say at the top of the video, I don't believe him. And it's not just because he's on Tasha K's channel. I just don't believe him because I just don't believe him. I think that he's full of shit. And I feel like if Soulja Boy had, did have sex with him, what was the purpose of telling us? Like, why do we need to know this? Now, I will say this because I have told you guys many times on this podcast that I have had work in the entertainment industry, and so I know some people. And I would just say this: do I believe that Soulja Boy has had male on male sexual relations? I do believe that, and that's all I'm gonna say. That's his story to tell. I'm gonna leave it right there. But do I believe he had sex with this particular young man? No. Now, William the Baddest did share a old picture. I believe this is back um, in 2016, and this is way before Zeus Network. This is way before he was even known for being on that particular show. And he basically went on Tasha K's platform and proceed to tell us that he had sexual relations with Soulja Boy. Check this out.
I loved it. I loved it. I had some Louis. It was Louis. It was everything, and it was perfect. And he was like, "Take this, you white." Like he kept he's very into the race play stuff. And
Soulja.
But here's the thing. I don't know if this was really him or it was drunk him or yo, I'm nervous. I'm like, is he gonna hurt me? Is he making music? I was so nervous. I go up the stairs and I'm just heart beating, you know what I mean? He was like, "Hey, what's up?" And I was like, "Hey, what's up?" He was like, "You get down?" And I was like, "Oh, am I gay? Yeah, I'm gay as fuck." I get in there and at that moment I go from professional, a fan, to you're about to have sex with him, right? And that thing was big, Tasha.
Most skinny men got big.
No, that thing was big, Tasha.
But most skinny men got
I'm gonna be honest, that thing was fat, and it goes, here's the thing that makes it different. It goes to the left.
Okay.
Tasha, it's long and it goes to the left.
Oh, okay, so it's got a curve.
Yeah, to the left.
To the left, everything.
But I gotta be serious.
Look, he was like Beyonce. His inner Beyonce about to come out.
It was, but.
And there you have it. So shout out to Tasha K for the clip. And Soulja Boy have since came out and basically denied that he's ever had any sexual relationship with that man. He doesn't even know the man. From what he can recall, he said that it's obvious that he took a picture with a fan, and that's what it was. And for whatever reason, William the Baddest decided he wanted to go on Tasha K's platform and tell the world that he slept with Soulja Boy, whether it was a lie or not. And it's just so unfortunate because we see this all the time in Hollywood. You have these weird people that come out of the nowhere, usually they're gay men or trans women that will sit there and lie and say they've had sexual relationships with celebrities, knowing good and goddamn well they never even met the person. If they did meet the person, it was on a meet and greet, and you take a picture and you go home. It was never on no we hung out, we hooked up, and that's just what it was. And even if that was the case, it's like, why are you telling us? Why do we need to know this? Why do we need to know that you had sex with these people? And it's like, I always believe that if you are bold enough to get in front of everybody and tell your business and tell who you done slept with, can't nobody trust you. Why would I want to sleep with you knowing that you can potentially go out here and tell someone that that I slept with you? You know what I'm saying? And spill, kiss and tell of what we did. That's weird. This reminds me so much of what happened to Chingy. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with who Chingy is, Chingy was a rapper from St. Louis, really big in the early 2000s. He came out around the time that Nelly came out. You guys, they both from St. Louis. Shout out to St. Louis. and Chingy was that nigga. You hear me? And it's been some years, but it was years ago. A reality star personality by the name of Sydney Starr went on Vlad TV and basically told the world that she had sexual relationships with Chingy. And she let it fester for years before she finally came back out and recanted her story and said that it was all a lie. But by that time, Chingy's career was over, destroyed. And to this day, that man can't. I'm just saying, like to this day, he couldn't even give his CD music away, and it's just so sad because he has so much potential, and he was really that dude, and all it took was a lie for his career to end. And this is what I be talking about. Like y'all don't understand. Like y'all really be messing people's bags up, and it's just so unfortunate, right? And I knew Sydney early in life. I'll just say this. I don't know her personally, but she was best friends with my best friend at the time, and we've hung out once. We've talked on the phone a few times, and she's hilarious, very talented. It's interesting because the personality that she gives you guys is not who she really is in real life. Like anybody that knows Sydney knows in real life she's very intelligent, she's hilarious, she's very talented, and it really I was so disappointed to see that she would sit up there. First of all, you would sit there and tell people that you had sex with this celebrity, but then turn around and find out that it's all a lie. And this happens to celebrities all the time, particularly with black celebrities that I've seen. Well, we've seen this with John Legend, and I remember he took a picture with Breonna Star. No, I'm sorry, Breonna Diamond, who was an adult in a gay adult entertainer. And people ran with the rumor that he was gay. I remember Natalie Nunn's husband, I can't think of his name right now. He took a picture with Trap Boy, another gay adult entertainer, and people was going out there saying that he was gay. I remember there was I don't know if you guys are familiar with comedian Norman. You know, he's on YouTube and TikTok, really big, skit comedian, hilarious. He gave a story where he went to Mike Epps' show, and Mike Epps flat out refused to take a picture with him and told him to his face that he wasn't going to take a picture with him. And people really roasted Mike Epps, but see, this is the reason why a lot of these entertainers don't want to take pictures with gay men and trans women, because they are afraid that one picture can haunt them for the rest of their life. You can go on a Tasha K podcast or make a YouTube video or make a TikTok video basically saying that you had sex with that person, knowing good and goddamn well you never even touched them. And for what? For a little bit of fame? A little bit of fame. Because you're going to forever be known as the person that lied on that particular celebrity. And see, that's the thing about Hollywood. That's the thing about being in the entertainment industry, is that people have to be able to trust you. People have to be able to know that when you're going out here and you're selling a product or you're selling something to the public, that you're telling the truth, that you're genuine. So if you tell one lie, I don't care how small it is. If you tell one lie, you're gonna forever be known as a liar. Image is everything in Hollywood, right? And it's not just celebrities. It's not just Hollywood and celebrities. Like this is regular everyday life. This is why I always preach on my channels to live your truth. Okay? Because it's easier to just live your truth, because it does get better. It does get better. It don't, people really don't give a damn who you sleeping with. Just be honest about it. Be genuine about it. And if you're not going to be honest with anybody else, be honest with the person that you're sleeping with. You get what I'm saying? Because I've seen so many cases where trans women have been killed, gay men have been killed, women have been killed, all because the man did not want the world to know that he was gay, or that he was messing around, that he messes around from time to time. He might be bisexual, and everybody's not straight, everybody's not gay, everybody's not bisexual. People fit. Sexuality is a spectrum, and people fit in where they get in, right? So everybody, some people may not identify as straight, but may do certain things on the side, and that's their business. Like I said earlier in this podcast, do I believe Soulja Boy has had male-on-male experiences? Yes, but that's his story to tell, and that's just my belief. That's my opinion. I'm going to keep it there. I know personal things. about Soulja Boy and his camp early on, way before you guys even know who he was. But that's his story to tell, right? And I don't believe that this story with William the Baddest is true. I don't. And I just think it's unfortunate that this young man felt the need to get on Tasha K and lie like that. But this is what people do. You know, back in the day, they waited till the folks was dead and gone. They wrote a book and made millions off of it. Now, people, they so much to breathe on you, they want to run to the internet and tell you business. But anywho, that's how I feel about it. I don't believe that William the Baddest is telling the truth, but y'all believe what y'all want to believe. We're living in a world of Jaguar right, where everything that is said got to be believed. So whatever. But anywho, I want to hear what you guys think. What do you guys think about the situation with William the Baddest? Do you guys believe him? And how do you feel about it?